Okay, so hello and welcome to something new from me. We're going with homebrew reviews. Just a second, I need to close that window so I can talk directly to the camera. So I've been meaning to set up a channel for a while. You know, we've got the hop edition and we have some fun with doing it. But what can I say? Sometimes you get sent beer mail. And sometimes that beer mail, I don't know how well that's going to focus, to be fair. And sometimes that beer mail, it just needs a shout out. So what we're going to do is we're going to record this. I'm going to edit this. Then I'm going to upload it to YouTube because apparently that's what all the cool kids are doing. And yeah, we're gonna talk about some beers that I've been sent by a few people. I know that there's a couple more on their way for over the holiday period, and me, I've been super busy. And I haven't had time to brew, so I've only got a couple of beers to send out to people, but I'm going to do just that. I'm starting to get boxes in, which is a good thing, and because of that, I'm going to start sending out some beers. So this is the first beer that I'm going to review tonight, which is from my mate Derek Hodge. Now, for those of you who don't know Derek, I think Derek struggles with, what's the best way to describe it? A lack of confidence in his brewing. Now, he's brewed a lot of beers. He sent us a lot of beers. And every beer that he sent us, I've had no issues with whatsoever. So, Derek, you need to stop saying that you are the purveyor of shite beer, because unless this one turns out to be a proper dog's arsehole, which it won't, I think you can safely say you're the purveyor of really good beer. So, Dex Brewery, Derek Hodge up in Scotland has sent me this one. It is, by the way, a blackcurrant and blackberry wheat beer, which I happen to know for a fact Deck grew on his allotment. Now, the glass is not dirty, right? Before anybody says it, it's just really cold in the shed. Alright? Now, I'm no genius, but that's a really nice colour. I'm going to have to check on the screen, aren't I? There you go. So it's focused in quite nicely on that. Right? You can tell there's a lot of fruit in that. And I know Deck, he really takes great pride in his wheat beers, okay? He's a top bloke and he does some fantastic stuff. So, zero head. Might be the glass. Might just be too cold. So on the nose, straight away, you're getting fruit. You're getting more blackberry than you are blackcurrant, which, to be fair, is what I'd expect. Blackcurrant's quite a dominant aroma. The colour, it's straight up Ribena, is what it is. It might be my crap pour, to be fair. The head. We'll hope that the next one, which is just here for those of you, yeah, that one's growing up as well. So. The smell, blackcurrant. It smells quite tart. If tartness has a smell, okay? Now, carbonation's on point for a wheat beer. It's quite fizzy. This is a non-nucleated glass, so it doesn't surprise me that we're not really seeing much in the way of bubbles. I'm getting a good kick of fruit. I'm getting more tartness than I am anything else at the moment. Oh, and just to clarify, because I know most of you know I tap the hell out of that, I haven't vaped for an hour. I've been drinking only water. My palate is suitably cleansed, okay? So this is beautiful. This is really, really nice. It's one of those beers where you don't expect much, because a lot of people, when they put fruit into wheat beers, it's a balancing act between the banana and the clove and the bubblegum and the yeast and the wheat flavour and the fruit, and that's a bit of an issue. This one, I'm getting a lot of blackberry, and the blackcurrant is coming through as kind of an overtone. When you breathe in after you've had a drink, the blackcurrant comes through as a wave. This is a nice beer. The banana is hidden. It's hidden by the blackberry, and I'm not surprised by that. The yeast flavour is there on the edge. It's not in your face. It's kind of, it's very, what's the best way to describe it? It's very kind of, it's almost an afterthought to the flavour profile of the beer. I don't mean from deck it's an afterthought. I mean, just as the beer has a flavour profile, the yeast is very much in the background. It's very much kind of, is it there, isn't it there? You get a hint of it, a vague hint, but not more. I mean, with a beer that clear, you're not expecting a shed load, are you? There's virtually no bitterness, which you'd expect. It's a wheat beer. There's no off flavours that I'm getting at all. And to be fair, it is a blackberry as the predominant flavour, blackcurrant as an overtone, wheat beer. It is exactly what it says on the bottle. And to be fair, I'm hoping that this isn't 9.5%, because I've just smashed that pretty fast. That's a really nice beer. If you want the recipe, if you stick a post in YouTube and just kind of ask Deck for the recipe, I'm sure he'll sort you out. He's an absolute top gent, is Deck. Really nice bloke, very willing to help people, which is always a good thing. The whole kind of the BrewTube ethos, Deck's definitely there with you. I realise I'm not looking at the camera very much. I find that my eyes kind of wander whilst I'm trying to think. This is a really nice beer, very fruity, not much in the way of a wheat backbone, but I wasn't expecting one based on the fact that it's, well, I don't know how much fruit it's got in it, but I'm guessing it's got a shitload. Deck, this is a really, really nice beer. I'm very, very happy that you've sent me some bottles. I appreciate it greatly. I am the world's worst at sending out beer mails. I have to force myself to do it once a year. I'm that bad. I'm going to get better next year, because next year is going to be different. I'm going to be brewing much more regularly, hopefully, based on some changes in mine and my wife's life. And I'm going to be sending them out much more. But this, Derek, be proud of this, okay? You're not a purveyor of shite beer. You're a purveyor of really nice fruity wheat beers. See, the more it warms up, the more that blackcurrant comes through on top. That's really nice. Top job, Derek. I have to say, mate, that you've done an absolutely cracking job with that one. And because of that, I'm going to give you a thumbs up. I'm going to say thank you very much. And I'm going to say that if people want the recipe, they should contact Derek Hodge on BrewTube, and he will sort you out. The man is an absolute legend. And yeah, thanks a lot, Derek. First episode of Homebrew Reactions over and done. Now I've got to work out some sort of bloody theme tune to go along with this, which, you know, is going to be a nightmare for me because I'm not good at this video stuff. So thanks very much, Derek. Take care, gents. Catch you on the next one.